Hey, and welcome back to MTG Alpha. I'm Anthony.
I'm Jim.
And today we're playing some more 1v1. I'm playing Nekusar, one of my favorite commanders. I will be wheeling and dealing damage.
I am playing Torbran, Thane of Redfell. He's a classic burn.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. So I will go first, and I will draw 7 cards. And I will keep this.
I'll keep as well.
All right, I'm gonna play a mountain and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'll match you with a mountain. Not just any mountain, no. A snow-covered mountain.
It's beautiful.
And then pass.
All right, so I'll draw. Let's play a Sulphur Falls, and that's it, I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Play another snow-covered mountain. Tap both of them for a ruby medallion.
Okay.
And then pass it back to you.
I will play an island and cast Riel the Everwise and pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw a card. Play another snow-covered mountain. Tap 1 for an electrostatic field.
Nice.
Where I cast an instant or sorcery. Deal 1 to each opponent. And then I think I'll do just that. Tap 2 for a Chaos Warp.
Oh.
Targeting Riel the Everwise.
Alright, so I will shuffle Riel into my library.
Don't forget to take 1 damage from electrostatic field.
Right, alright, so I'll take that 1, and then we have a expansion explosion. So that'll just
stay right on top.
Stay right on top? Alright. So
alright, and then I'll pass after that.
Alright, so I will draw that. Untap. Let's see, play an island. I'm going to cast Molten Psyche. So each player shuffles the card from his or her hand into their library and draws that many cards. So I will be drawing 4 cards.
As will I.
I will pass the turn after that.
I'll untap, draw a card, play a snow-covered mountain. I think I'll cast Torbran.
Alright.
And then pat.
Really need a swamp. Really need some black mana. I'm going to play As Foretold. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I'll put a time counter on it, and I can cast any spell with CMC extra less, where X is the number of time counters on it for free. So that is it for me, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, draw a card. We'll start with a Pyrrhemia. Move to combat.
So you're attacking with Torbran. Alright, yeah, no blocks. Alright, so I'm at 4 commander damage, and I'll go down to 35.
Okay, after that I'll pass.
Alright, untap and draw. So upkeep trigger, I will get a counter on As Foretold. I'm going to cast Rhystic Study.
Nice.
And
awesome.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap. Draw a card. Play a Ramonap Ruins. I'll tap 3. For a Fanatic of Mogus. When this guy enters the battlefield, it'll deal damage to each opponent equal to my devotion to red. Which at the time is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So
and
I'll
Torbran add 2 to that.
So I'll take 9. Go down to 26.
Okay.
And are you going to pay 1 for that?
I think I will. Yep.
All right.
I'll move to combat.
All right.
Attack with Torbran.
All right, so that is 4 more commander damage, and I'm already down to 22. It's not looking good.
No, it is not. I'll pass the turn after that.
All right. Untap, upkeep, trigger. I will get another counter on As Foretold, and I will draw a card. Yes, there we go. Okay, so let me get a Dark Water Catacombs. I'm going to cast a Toxic Deluge and pay 4 life. So everything will get -4/-4.
In response to the Toxic Deluge,
Okay.
I'll tap the Snow-Covered Mountain to activate Pyrrhemia. He'll deal 1 to each creature and each player. But Torbran will make that 3 to you.
All right, so I will take another 3, go down to 15.
And all my stuff dies.
Yep. And I will pass the turn on my end step. I believe Pyrrhemia.
Yep.
So that is gone. So it was a nice little board wipe.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw a card. I think I'll tap 5. Cast Torbran again.
In response, I am going to cast Arcane Denial for free due to As Foretold. So counter target spell. Now you may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next upkeep, and I as well will draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep. And you can't pay the 1, so I believe I'll draw a card from Mystic Study.
Yep.
Alright, so that'll resolve. Draw a card from Mystic Study. And is that it?
Yep, I'll pass the turn.
Alright, so you draw 2 cards on my upkeep?
Yep.
Alright, I will draw a card on my upkeep. And I will draw a card for turn. Get another counter on As Foretold. I'll play an island for turn. I will cast Nekusar. And I will cast Swiftfoot Boots for free from As Foretold. And I will pay 1 to equip the boots on Nekusar. And I will go to combat and swing 2.
Alright, I'm taking 2.
And
that's
then
2 commander damage.
Yep. I'll pass the turn after that. So you get to draw an additional card. Yay.
Okay. For now.
And whenever you draw a card, you take 1. So draw 2, take 2.
Alright, I'll play a Snow-Covered Mountain. I think I'll have to cast a Braid. Targeting the Swiftfoot Boots.
Alright, Swiftfoot Boots is gone.
Okay, and then I think I'll cast a Roiling Vortex.
And
then
did you pay 1 for the braid?
No.
So I'll draw off of that, and then are you paying 1 for the Roiling Vertex?
I think I will pay 1 for the Roiling Vortex, yes.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay, and then I'll cast a Goblin Chain Whirler for 3 and not pay 1 for that one.
Alright, I'll draw a card. So I'll take 1 from the Goblin.
And then I'll pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep trigger, get another counter and As Foretold. I will draw 2 cards because of Nekusar. I'll pay 2 for Talisman of Dominance. We'll tap the Talisman for a colorless and use that to tap the Dark Water Catacombs for a blue and a black, and tap the island to cast Chasm Stalker.
Okay.
So whenever I draw a card, I'll put a 1/1 counter on Chasm Stalker, and when he dies, I will get X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk, where X is the number of counters. I'll pay 2 for Lightning Greaves and equip that to Nekusar.
More boots.
Yeah, more boots. I'll play a Watery Graves tapped as my land for turn. And you got a 3/3 with first strike. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
I will untap, draw a card, play a snow-covered mountain.
You know, I believe, let's see, Rolling Vortex at the beginning of each player's upkeep, deal 1 damage to them. So I'll take 1 from that. That's going to start to hurt.
I'll take 1 as well, yeah.
And then you drew 2 cards.
Oh, no, I drew 1, but I'll draw an extra 1 now. Take 2 life. I think I'll tap all 7 for an Elvira Hellkite. Whenever a dragon I control attacks, create a 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying.
So you're not going to pay the 1?
No.
I will draw a card off Ristic Study. In response to Uthvarar entering the battlefield, I am going to cast Chaos Warp, targeting Uthvarar.
He gets shuffled into my library. Ooh, Swiftfoot Boots. Put that on the battlefield. And I think I will pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep trigger. I will get another counter and ask for told. Draw a card, draw an additional card off Nekusar. I'll get 2 counters on the Chasm Stalker for each card I drew. Nice. I will cast Sangromancer. So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I may gain 3 life, and whenever an opponent discards a card, I will also gain 3 life. I'm going to pay 3 for Crypt Incursion. Exile all creature cards from your graveyard, and I will gain 3 life for each card exiled this way. So I believe it was 2 creatures, so I will gain 6 life, go up to 19, and you have 4 cards in hand. I'm going to cast Reforge the Soul.
Okay.
So we'll each discard our hand and draw 7 cards. So I'll be discarding 2 and drawing 7. And how many cards did you have in hand?
4.
And let's see. So I will gain 12 more life. I'll go to 31. I will go up to 9 counters on the Chasm Stalker. We'll play a Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. Pay 2 for Waste Not. Go to combat and swing with the Chasm Stalker, who's currently a 10/10. And actually, yeah, I'm actually going to attack with the Sangromancer as well, since she is flying. So 3 in the air and 10 coming from the squid.
Okay, I'll block the Chasm Stalker with my Goblin Chain Whirler. And take 3 from the Sangromancer.
Alright. And I will pass the turn after that.
Okay. I'll untap everything. At the beginning of my upkeep, Roiling Vortex will trigger and deal 1 to me.
Right, I forgot to take the 1 from that as well, so I'm actually at 30.
Play a Snow-Covered Mountain.
Did you draw 2?
Oh no, forgot again. I'll draw an additional 1. Take 2. Tap 2. Cast a Zozu the Punisher.
Ooh.
Whenever land enters the battlefield, Zozu the Punisher deals 2 to that land's controller.
Alright. And do you pay 1 for Ristic Study?
I will not.
Alright, so I'll draw a card.
Tap 5 for a Fiery Emancipation.
Oh no. That's a good card.
Yeah.
So now you're going to be dealing triple damage. Okay, wow. So Zozu just being that much more powerful.
Oh yeah. I will not pay the 1 for that.
Okay, so I'll draw a card.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to on your end step. I'm going to flash in Hull Breacher. Actually.
Ooh.
And I will untap, upkeep trigger, as foretold, and draw 2 cards. 2 more counters on the Chasm Skulker. I don't want to play a land for turn. I'm going to cast Bone Miser.
Okay.
Cast Nightscape Familiar. So blue and red spells cost 1 less. I'll tap the Talisman for to generate some black mana. So I will take 1. I'll also take I'll take 3 from Roiling Vortex, right? So I tap the Talisman for black, and I will tap the Sulphur Falls for Murgrim. So whenever an opponent discards a card, deal 2 damage to that player. And we're at 6 as foretold, so I'm going to cast Whispering Madness. So each player discards their hand and draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player had discarded this way. So you have 6 cards in hand. Discard and draw 6, except you'll draw nothing and I'll get 6 treasure tokens.
Okay.
And how many creatures did you discard?
1 creature.
Wait, which one was that? Udfarar I had... I got rid of Udfarar like a couple turns ago.
No, you Chaos Warped it into my deck.
And then it ended up back in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay. Alright, so I'll get a 2/2 off of that.
Oh, is there a T? It's Utvara? Okay.
Utvara.
I always thought it was L.
And then, how many lands?
1, 2, 3. 3.
Alright, so I'll get 6 black mana floating, and how many non-creature non-lands?
2.
Alright, so I will draw 2 cards. That is 2 more counters on the Chasm Skulker. I'll be discarding 2 lands and 2 creatures. I'll get 2 more 2/2s off of Bone Miser. Actually, a 3rd land because of the command tower. And I will draw 6 cards, it was?
Yep.
The Chasm Skulker goes to 19. I will go to combat and same with these guys. Actually, no, not the Nightscape. So I'll attack with... I'll attack with Nekusar, the Chasm Skulker, and 3 in the air from Synchromancer.
Okay. I'll block the Chasm Skulker with Zozu. You take 5.
Take
right?
5. Yeah.
Zozu's dead.
And all right, I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap and die on my upkeep from Roiling Vortex.
All right. Wow. Yeah. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Roiling Vortex, I feel like hurt me a little bit more than you during that game, because you could just heal right through it.
Yeah, I was really lucky to draw into Synchromancer and Crypt Incursion. So those are the only 2 cards I have in the deck to help gain some life, because otherwise it's really easy to, deal damage to myself. So I was actually really lucky to draw into those. And Synchromancer is just such an MVP in this deck.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem very threatening until, 3-4 turns on the battlefield, and it really does work.
So, and then, oh man, the Hull Breacher. Just
yeah.
emptied out your hand. I had a Locust God, which I was tempted to cast, but I did not like that Roiling Vortex with the As Foretold. That really put me in a pinch.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dragon Mage would have been good, and Fevered Visions, definitely.
Overall, pretty good game.
Yeah, good game. So if you made it to the end of this video, we really do appreciate it. Please do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe, all that. It'd really help us out, help us gain more exposure so we can continue to produce more videos like this for you guys. So that's it. We'll see you next time.